Hi, this is Craig, and I'm here to introduce to you a great sport for athletes with vision impairments. It is called deep kickball. In deep kickball, it is just like regular kickball with slight modifications for your athletes. This is equipment needed for deep kickball. What we have here is a deep baseball base. It comes with a sound source in it, but we choose to use this sound source instead. Because with this sound source, you can vary the rate and the tone of the sound to make it more easily distinguished from the deep kickball that is to my left right now. Also, what we have are just small cones. These are markers for the athletes to go to on the field. And also these are markers for the foul ball line. That way you know whether or not the ball is fair or foul right away. What we have here is the deep kickball. And if you push the button, it makes a sound. And if you click on the link that's provided, you'll find out where to pick up your deep kickball. We also have goggles. They're your standard goggles used in chemistry classes or any of your classes in high school. The only difference is we black them out with electrical tape. The great thing about deep kickball is that athletes with all visual impairments and all ranges of abilities can pick it up very quickly. During deep kickball, there are only 3 fundamental skills that you need to review with your athletes. One is run to the base blindfolded, so they need to make sure that they are properly orientated in order to get to the base. Second, you have to review the skill of kicking, which we will go over that skill later in the video. And third, they need to know how to properly field the ball and what command to say once they have fielded the ball. Now we are going over the skill of base running. While running the bases, before we have the athlete kick the ball, I first have them locate where the base is. So, Frank, locate the base. And he points to where the base is. So now he is orientated and knows where to go. Next, what I'll do, I will give Frank the same commands as in deep baseball. I will say, ready, pitch, swing away. Once Frank is getting close to the base, he will reach, and try and touch the base with his hands. A few more facts about base running and deep kickball. The person operating the deep kickball base needs to be fully aware of the gameplay that's going on. As soon as that athlete kicks the ball, it is their responsibility to turn on the sound source. Once that athlete is traveling towards them, they need to make sure that they announce that the athlete is getting close to the base, and also for that athlete to reach for the base so there's no collision at the end. Now we are going to go over the skill of kicking. In deep kickball, there's a very easy way to teach this skill. What I will first do is I will hand the ball to the athlete, and I will say, ready. And then I will give the command, pitch. When they hear the command, pitch, they start the deep kickball. For instructional purposes, we are going to turn off the sound source until they are about to kick the ball. So, after I say pitch, he puts the ball down by his dominant foot. For Alden, it is his right foot. After this, he takes a step back with his left foot, step back with his right. And the simple command I say is just do the opposite of what you just did. So he's going to step forward with his left, kick with the right. I'm going to turn on the sound source so it's just like it would be in a real game. And so Alden, ready, swing away. And that's how you kick a deep kickball. A quick recap on how to kick a deep kickball. What you do is you hand the ball to the athlete. You say, give the command, ready, pitch. They start the sound source. They place it down by their foot, they take a step back with their left foot, back with their right, and then they just do the opposite. So it's left, kick. Now we will go over how to properly field a deep kickball. If you notice, Alden and Frank are in the ready position. Well, Frank was just in the ready position, so I'd like to see his ready position. Good. A proper ready position is the athlete has their knees bent, arms towards the ground, okay? Because most of the time the ball will be traveling along the ground. If there is ever a case where the ball is traveling towards one of the athlete's bodies or head, it is your job as the instructor to say duck. And they know the command is duck. So ready guys, duck. And they know to shield their head to make sure no injury happens. Now get back into your ready positions. In beep kickball, your athletes are given numbers. So Alden in this activity will be number 1 and Frank will be number 2. Now sometimes numbers can get confusing if you have 5 or 6, 7 athletes out on the field and you can use their names instead of numbers. But for this activity, we will be using numbers. Now, what we are going to do is a little activity where they will be fielding the ball. Once the athlete fields the ball, it is their job to hold it up over their head and say what?
Got it.
Got it. But they didn't say it that loud. I want to really hear it this time. So once you field the ball, you say?
Got it.
Awesome. Here we go. Number 1.
Got it.
Nice. You can roll it back to me. Right to my voice. Awesome. Fielders, ready. 2. And if the ball's around them, they will drop down and do the systematic search pattern and find the ball and hold it over their head. Nice job. A few more instructional pointers on beep kickball fielding. First, you want to make sure all your athletes know the duck command and the freeze command. The freeze command is exactly what it states. Your athletes freeze right where they are. Nobody moves anywhere. Next, the numbers that are called out is determined by where the ball is going on the field. It's very important that your athletes know that if their number is not called, they are not moving anywhere on that field. Otherwise, collisions can happen.